Board of Legislators to order. Could we all please rise as Legislator Markham pledge to the flag?
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America,
and to the republic for which it stands,
one nation,
under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Madam Clerk, not this morning. Not this morning.
Majority Leader Harcum.
Here.
Minority Leader Mazzano. Ms. Borgia.
Here.
Mr. Burrows. Mr. Gelfarb. Mr. Kaplowitz.
Present.
Ms. Marcotte. Ms. Myers. Ms. Perez. Mr. Ryan. Ms. Shimsky.
Here.
Mr. Smith.
Here.
Ms. Spreckman. Mr. Testa. Ms. Williams.
Here.
Mr. Williams. Mr. Chairman.
Here.
Mr. Chairman, we have a quorum
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Special order number 1.
submitted by the Chairman of the Board. A home rule item number 6184, a home rule request resolution requesting the enactment of Assembly Bill number 6946C, Senate Bill number 4653B, entitled An Act to Authorize the County of Westchester to discontinue the use as parkland of parcels of real property in the town of Greenburgh for the purpose of completing certain proposed improvements to Jackson Avenue.
Ms. Shimsky.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This morning, we're here to pass a home rule resolution which will permit the temporary alienation of 6 small parcels of Spring Ridge Park and the permanent alienation of 4 parcels at the same park. These all total less than 1 1/3 acres. In return, the county will be receiving property in the Taxter Park area of the town of Greenburgh, approximately 1 1/3 acres. This alienation is necessary because of the serious, compelling need for safety improvements in the area of Jackson Avenue and North Sprain Road. We have had many, many accidents there over the course of the last decade. We've had at least 2 fatalities. In order to do the necessary traffic improvements, we do need this parkland exchange. I would like to thank at this time the state legislators who are so helpful to us, State Senator Andrea Stewart-Cousins and her staff, especially Council Sue Grelick, and Assemblyman Tom Abenanti and Joanne Sold of his staff. I would also like to thank Legislator Bill Ryan, who has been working with me for years, both in his capacity as chair of the old Public Works, Parks, Labor and Transportation Committee and as chair of the Legislation Committee, for helping us get to this day. I'd like to thank Chairman Jenkins, who has been very helpful with me running interference with the developers and for putting this on special order, and to Government Ops Chair Catherine Borgia, who always carries the torch for any meritorious public works project. County Attorney's Office has been very helpful. I'd like to thank especially Brian Miller. I'd like to thank Ellen Hendricks of my own staff, who has been doing yeoman's work setting up proofreading conference calls and the like the last week. Legislative Director Steve Bass, and to all of my colleagues for taking time out of their busy schedules or their nap time to come here this morning and make sure that this gets done. Special thanks is also due to Deputy County Executive Kevin Plunkett, who was very, very helpful in the closing months of this. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ms. Shimsky. Members on this item, we're here this morning because this has to be done before the session closes. That's why the requirement for us to come in this morning. Thank you so much for everyone doing that. Madam Clerk, a long roll call, please.
Mr. Harcum.
Yes.
Ms. Borgia.
Yes.
Mr. Burrows. Yes. Mr. Gelfarb. Aye. Mr. Kaplowitz.
Aye.
Ms. Marcotte. Ms. Shimsky.
Aye.
Mr. Smith.
Yes.
Ms. Spreckman. Yes. Ms. Williams.
Yes.
Mr. Williams.
Yes.
Mr. Chairman.
Yes.
Approved 12-0.
Mr. Harcum.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. At this time, I would move that we would adjourn and reconvene on the 17th.
Thank you, Mr. Hawkins. Mr. Burrows, you will second that motion. We'll do a short roll call vote.
Mr. Harkam?
Yep.
Mr. Burrows? Mr. Williams?
Yes.
Mr. Chairman?
Yes. On the motion of Mr. Harkins, we're adjourned. Have a great day. So, Steve,